Hey everyone, this video is on exponential expressions, learning how to use your calculator to evaluate these expressions. Okay, here's our first problem, 20,000, so we're going to type it in exactly the way you see it, 20,000. Alright, there's 20,000, and then parentheses, so here's our parentheses over here, right above the 8, between the 8 and 9 above it. 1 plus, all right, so this problem comes from the accumulated interest problem. The 20,000 would represent the amount of money that you invest or that you owe. The 0.085 represents 8.5% written as a decimal. 365 represents the number of days per year if it's compounded. And then the 25 outside represents 25 years. So let's say you have $20,000 invested at 8.5%, compounded daily, and you leave it in there for 25 years. How much would you end up with? Anyways, we're just learning how to use our calculator. Okay, so the next is the 1 plus, and then we want this fraction, so hit your fraction button. And then 0.085, so 0.085, that's in the numerator. Hit the down arrow to go to the bottom, the denominator, and type in 365. Okay. Now we want to close the parentheses, but right now the cursor is after the 365. We need to move the cursor out of the denominator, so hit your right arrow. Now the cursor is after the whole fraction, so now you could close the parentheses. And now our exponent. So now we can put in 365. You could put just times 25 if you want. Sorry. Times 25. Or let me delete that. Let's see, delete. Or you could put parentheses, that means multiplication. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. Close the parentheses. And then hit equals $167,416.53. Yeah, so you only need the $20,000 to invest at 8.5%, which is a very high interest rate right now. And you need to leave it there for 25 years. And then you'll have 167,000. Not a bad deal. All right, hit the clear button to get rid of that. E to the 1. So over here on the very right, there's an LN button. Above it is an E with an exponent. So to get that little E with an exponent, we have to hit Shift first. So Shift, and then the LN button. Now there's an E with a box. And inside that box represents the exponent, so you can put a 1 in for right now. So that's E to the 1. Then hit equals 2.718. Keeps going on. It's called a transcendental number, like pi. Pi is 3.14. E is 2.718. Okay, usually we go 3 decimal places. In homework or on a test, the teacher has to tell you what to round your answer to. So usually it's 3 places, but again, it may depend on your teacher. Maybe they want 4 decimal places. In that case, it would be 2.7183. All right, let's do the next one. Let's hit the clear button. 200. And then our E, so Shift, LN, that's your E. And then we have a negative. And we're in the exponent, so 0.015 times 7. So I use the times symbol here. Looks like an X, that's why we don't use it a lot. Then hit equals 180 point maybe 1 if it's to the tenths, or 0.06 to the hundreds. 0.065 if it's to the thousandths. Let me go back. I could just hit the back arrow. Let's say I use the minus sign here. What would happen if I use the minus sign? Oh, it still works. I thought it might give me an error, but it didn't. All right, one more. Clear the calculator. We're going to put in our, this is a fraction, so hit your fraction button. And on top is 200. And then move it to the denominator using the arrow. Shift E, 0.15 times 8. So make sure that 8 is still up there in the exponent. That's where the 8 is, it's in the exponent. So then hit equals. And there we go, 60.23. All right, hope this was helpful. I'll see you here for the next video.